Part-time gamer. It's not that serious.
PTG Part-Time Gamers, it's not that serious freestyle commentary at its finest. Youch, damn it. What is up, my people? I am here today all by my lonesome self to talk about Battlefield 3 and try to help some of you new guys to the game, or even some of you veterans that have been playing for a while, get better. You know, lately I've been seeing a trend of people going to the frag rounds and just sitting back and using mortars, and it's really starting to piss me off. There is nothing worse than getting a mouthful of frag rounds, especially on this map. For you guys that don't know, this is Grand Bazaar, one of my favorite maps, one of the few maps that I'll play according to Mr. WK Ryder himself. Oh, RPG to the face. Sorry, I had to give a pause for that. I'm rocking the M1014 shotgun and the RPGs, running around like a boss. Pro tip number one, if you guys see these maps, take them out. They can wreak havoc on your team, giving away your guys' positions. It'll end up in a bad day for you, trust me. If you see them, shoot them, do whatever you can. If you didn't know, the Igla and the Stinger will lock onto them in air. It makes it a ton easier to take those things down. Also, since I'm using this class, we'll go ahead and start out with the engineer class. You know, talk about what guns I prefer, what perks, equipment, all that stuff. I mean, right here I'm using the shotgun, but normally I don't roll with the shotgun on engineer class. I like the G36 myself. The M4 is a great gun if you're just starting out in the class, don't have a lot of kills with it. Try the M4. Always runs rockets or something. I mean, what's the point of being an engineer if you can't blow shit up? I don't think there really is a point. You know, rock the repair tool. You know, help your team. If you see vehicles that are damaged, start repairing them. It's an easy way to help your team and a great way to get points quickly. You know, I think you get 20 points every time you repair something. So, you know, that adds up pretty quickly. You can walk out with 200 points after repairing a tank up. Also, you know, if you like shotguns, try different shotguns. Don't use just the frag, or you know, just the USAS like everybody loves to use. I mean, the 870 is a good gun. This is a great shotgun to use. You know, don't pigeonhole yourself into one gun. Try something different. Now that we've talked about the engineer class, I'll go ahead and give you guys some tips on the assault class. Now, the assault class is my main class. It's the one I use the most. The gun I use the most in this entire game is the M416. I mean, I think I have like 1,800 kills with it. I use it all the time. It's a fast assault rifle with great accuracy. The only thing I wish is that you got more shots. You know, if I could get like 60 shots with that thing, I don't think I'd ever not use it. You know, when you're running the assault class, don't be afraid to use the smoke grenades. I use them all the time for cover. It helps with trying to get to an objective. You know, you throw a bunch of smoke out and no one knows where you are. Also, you know, the grenade launcher is a great thing. You can take down buildings and you can just blow up groups of people in general. So, you know, those two things, definitely flip back and forth and use them. The Mass Effect shotgun's not too bad, but it's really not a great thing to have in the game. Now that I kill these mortar guys, I just thought to tell you guys about, a lot of people don't know that you can switch from firing a regular mortar to a smoke grenade out of the mortar to help your team advance. You just got to hit left and right on the directional pad to switch back and forth. You know, when you're dropping mortars, you can switch real quick, drop some smoke on the objective, help your team get in there. They have different reload times, so there's no loss of, you know, weight. You can fire a mortar and then fire a smoke grenade right after in, you know, quick succession, and then the mortar will be reloaded and you can fire that once again too. Now let's go to the specialist class, or is it specialist? I think it is specialist. We'll double check here real quick. It is the support. Sorry, started with an S. It's early in the morning. You gotta forgive me. Now it's a support class. You're gonna probably be using a heavy machine gun, and you're gonna want to use this class on a close quarter map. You know, Grand Bazaar, Operation Metro, Cien Crossing. It's going to be most effective for you there. And also, throw out tons of ammo. you'll get tons of points. As soon as you spawn in on one of your friends or a squad mate, throw out some ammo. Because odds are they need it, and it's easy, quick points. And it helps your team. Why not do it? You know, I've tried the mortar strike on support. I can't sit there. I'm not any good with it, so I tend not to use it. But, you know, when all else fails, try the PP-19, which is a great gun that you got from Carson, or even a shotgun. You know, quick kill to get it ranked up until you get a gun that you prefer. And finally, the sniper recon class. The class that I see a lot of people using, but really not using properly. I mean, when you're using this class, it's not always a good idea to have the 8x scope or the 12x scope equipped. Sometimes, especially on a close quarter map or where you're not getting long range shots, put on the 3.4 scope or the ACOG scope. It helps out accuracy greatly because there's no breathe sweat. So you don't have to hold down L3, you know, to breathe properly to get a great shot. It's just like shooting a straight on gun. Also, use your damn radio beacons. There's nothing worse than having 2 or 3 snipers in your squad, going to spawn in, everybody's dead, and having to spawn in way the hell back at start. If you got them, use them. Same thing with the motion sensor. Put it near a box or an objective. You will get motion assist points like crazy. Every time someone gets near that thing, it'll spot them up for your team. I mean, you got the equipment. You might as well use it. All right, I think that's my rant on the sniper rifle. I think I'm done with it. But I mean, also, like I said, you know, really going back to the frag rounds, they've been pissing me off lately. People seems like that's all they use. USAS 12 with frag rounds. I'm not using frag rounds right here. I'm using just a hand pump shotgun with buckshot rounds, and I somehow get 58 kills. You don't have to use frag rounds to be effective with a shotgun. It's really, you know, it's one of the noobest. I don't know. It's hard to explain. As soon as you get killed by frag rounds, the first thing that you think of is it's got to be a noob. What is it? Also, if you guys get a chance, starting on my own channel, please go check it out. The People's Champ 330, as you can see on the screen. There'll be a link in the description. You know, I'll throw up anything I have available. You know, quick one-day stuff. You know, if I do something crazy in Battlefield or any game in general, I'll throw it up. I'll also be doing game reviews. You know, I got Blitz on the way, got NBA Jam, The Price is Right, just a broad range of games. So if you guys are looking for somebody to sub to, go check me out. Hopefully you guys like what I do. Enjoy it. Appreciate you guys. Later.